power off, power on, and restart.
So it doesn't really tell you that it's recording. You see like it counting numbers.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
So
I
I think that's what it's doing. Yeah, the little flashing.
So, but it was red before. Now it's nothing.
Yeah, it's going.
Is it?
Yeah, because the number. See the numbers right up underneath your hand here.
So it's okay. Alrighty. I'll just keep you in focus then. She's gonna be dirty.
I'm a very monogamous horse rider. I find one and I kind of stick with them.
Okay.
And I've been working on my hand position because apparently that was terrible. So I got that. Well, because I was riding a lot like this, or like this mostly.
Still not terrible. It can be far worse than. Get going.
Okay.
Let's see what you got. How's that? Rick, do you remember last time when we worked on the serpentine, Shelby and I think?
Oh, like coming off the wall? Coming off the wall, or?
So, good job separating the arena, right? So
Yeah.
this is the long way, right?
Yeah.
This is the short way.
Yeah.
I want you to do is I want you to go on the left side, on the short side, up, down, second, go back, go back.
Okay.
Remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So you'll make, I don't know, 8 or 9 sets of those steps.
Okay.
Up and down.
Like down the middle of
Ricky, I tried to get close so you could hear, but the sun's gonna kill us, so I'm going back far away. So sorry about that. Rather have you have the shots. You got a perfect.
Coordinating those two.
Start all over.
Pressure's on. Hubby just showed up.
Yes.
Good job. It's a good walk break.
Talk to me about that. Yeah, way more coordinated. How many people were there? Smoking sound. You can only see for half of the trip.
Good. Then she can hear you too.
Yeah.
I've been saying she gave you a good job. You can see better over here, yeah.
Yeah.
Good, and she
Yeah,
can
that's
listen
fine. You
to
can do it this way now. There's so much you can learn on this stupid little serpentine. Good, and now right elbow stays anchored. A little bit of bending left. That's a lot of bending left, and that's you're fired for that. Elbow down. Lower your elbows. Visualize that you're gonna sit on your elbows. Could you stick your, yes, better. Could you stick your elbows under the back of the saddle? Yeah, good job. Okay. Not a lot of bending this way. Good job. More bending this way. Right leg, right fingers. Circle here. Right leg, right fingers. Left elbow stays low. circle. Left elbow stays low. Right fingers and legs stay bent. More. Left elbow stays engaged, meaning back behind you a little bit more, gal. There's your payoff. There's your payoff. Come on. Is that stretchy enough? Your left elbow has to stay more anchored. Your outside rein keeps. She doesn't stay up to your outside rein from your leg. Does that make sense? Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Outside elbow glued back a little bit more. Outside elbow back behind your hip. How about that? That's right. Now bend her, but don't move your outside elbow. There's better. There. Beautiful. Outside elbow stays glued behind your hip and bend her. Hand stays low. Both hands low. Beautiful. Okay, and a walk break. What just changed there?
My elbow, I mean, like I was keeping my outside rein more steady.
Mm-hmm. Because sometimes
When
when
it
you
goes
think
around
about bending, it ends up kind of being like a bicycle handlebar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So instead of that, realize that that a good connection happens sort of more inside a box, right? You're doing it right now.
Oh,
Look at me. Here. Yeah, that's bad.
that's bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your outside elbow has to stay a little bit more stable. The bend happens inside that framing,
Okay.
right? So when you're asking her to give, think about her being inside a box, right? One box, like a refrigerator box.
Okay.
She bends within that box. You don't, when she bent, okay, better yet, she's a train on a track.
Okay.
When you ask the train to go around the curve, you don't bring the front part of the train off of the track to the inside and the back, and the middle part of the train to the outside.
Yeah.
That's what you do to the left, though. You pull the nose to the inside of the track, and you let the body fly out the outside of the track. So you've got to keep her between your aids in the bendiness, right? And to the left, that means you need to keep your outside elbow behind your hip. To the right, that means you need to keep your outside elbow to your hip too, but you might have to have a little bit more squeezing on your right fingers because she's a little stiffer that way.
Yeah.
Make sense? I think your kid's leaving. Makes sense?
Yes.
Oh,
The zipper. Oh, it fell all the way down.
we won't look. We won't tell anybody. Okay. Can we work on that a little bit more?
Yeah. We're trying to get that down there. We replaced the zipper and it didn't quite work.
Well, at least we know you're not going to put this one on the internet.
Thank God.
And you don't go commando.
Yeah, no.
That would be even more awkward.
No, I'm all right, Emily.
Okay, how was that walk trot transition in terms of that connecting of the train forward? Okay, so walk again. Leg, leg, leg. Remember when we talked about with do too? You got to keep your leg on in the downward. Because that one you kind of just urged her to a stop on her front legs, right?
Yeah.
You got to be her advocate and get those hind legs working so that you don't wear out those front legs. Yes. Now, when you ask her to go trot, I want you to think about pushing your hind knee underneath her so that she gets just a bit shorter from tail to nose. Don't worry about it. We don't care. You're the only one that's worried about it. I don't know who this person walking over here is. She might be worried about it.
She's too young. equipment malfunction.
Okay. So that pressurized, visualize you're going to stuff her little hiney down that train track, down your fingers. So support it a little bit as you go trotty. Give your right fingers a little squeezle. Good girl. Bend her a little more. Bend her. Bend, bend. Good. Bend. Bend. Good effort. Rick, good job. Okay, but now she's not going. She's not going. Bender, bender. But walk in a small circle.
Okay, small circle.
Yep.
Good girl. Good. Trot her in that direction.
Good effort. Good. Leg on. Good job. Okay, now what have we just talked about? The outside elbow stays anchored back and quiet. The inside leg. Yes. Yes. Push it through. That a girl. Okay. You get where I'm going with that? Change directions. Outside elbow stays anchored. Inside. She gotta go. She gotta go, Rick. She's gotta go. Good girl. Good girl. Outside elbow stays anchored. Inside finger and inside leg.
Hey.
Check your posting diagonal, darling. And go back to your serpentines and think about those that connect. No! What did you just do?
Slow down. Off connection.
And you handlebarred. She slowed down because you blocked her with your left rein, dear. Push her down the train track of that serpentine with your legs and finger squeezes, not by turning her with your inside rein. That makes sense? Good girl. Forward, forward. You have a whip, use it. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. That one was not very good planning. Come on, get yourself organized up there, girlfriend. Cass is leaving the building. Go back to walk. Think about the quality of your upward transition. What are you going to think about? You're going to think about she's bending. Do it on the serpentine. Yes. And now as you push her into trot, she squishes together. Good job. There's still a little resistance there, but at least you're thinking about the hind legs being what trots first, right? You with me? No handlebarring, outside elbow anchors. Okay, and now inside ring finger squeeze and anchor the new. Yes, excellent, excellent. Okay, now here comes the change of bend, so inside finger squeeze, and that's the new outside rein, so anchor it, and new inside finger squeeze and leg. Your hands are in your crotch, then your reins are caught just a smidge too long. That's a girl. Good girl. Outside elbow anchors, inside leg and fingers. Okay. What do you understand?
I have to keep my elbows. I'm not doing the bicycle thing.
Yes. Do not do the bicycle thing. The elbows, so there's a process with this serpentine, right? You come around, say you're tracking left. You come around and here comes the change of bend, right? So I say do a little systems check, right? Check in that she's listening to your inside leg. Check in that you can finger squeeze on the inside rein, right? Because that just became the new outside rein. So you finger squeeze that. Yep, she listened. That anchors down. And then the new inside leg and rein do little squeezes as you shift gears to the other direction. Does that make sense?
Yes. I think it's coordinating my hands and my leg at the same time.
Okay, so give me so you're coming around on your left track. Give me your step by step. Coming around on the left.
I'm squeezing on the left rein, try to get her to bend, and then trying not to push. I mean, like, you know, like lay in, like, you know, my do stuff.
Yeah.
Trying to just kind of flex my calves and make her move off of that
Sure.
one. Is the outside leg that I always forget about.
Well, your outside leg's going to be your new inside leg. So after you sort of systems check the old inside, the left side in our example, then your new inside leg, that's your right, and your new inside rein, little squeezes, have to push her out to that side of the funnel. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so just do it once and walk. Do it exactly how we just described it. We're walking, we're tracking to the left. Good. Marching, marching, marching down the funnel, marching down the train track, marching, marching, marching. Finger squeeze. Anchor. Yes. Okay, what happened to the anchor? And that's not the serpentine that we just spent 25 minutes on, is it?
I'm thinking too hard. I'm trying to.
Hey, Bridget, can you go to a corner, honey? This is a clinic. That's okay, no biggie. You didn't know, honey.
I want to move my other leg.
If you go to that outside corner over there, that'd be awesome.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I just want you to walk that serpentine.
Okay.
Or just right there in the middle works too.
Okay, good. Outside elbows anchored, anchored. Good. Okay, so that's too much neck bend. And that means that your inside rein is too short or your outside rein is too long, one of the two. That's not anchoring your elbow. Does that make sense to you? Yep, push her down that, push her down that. Good girl. Here comes the change. So right elbow anchors, inside leg fingers, outside elbow stays, 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 stays. Good job. Yep, good with your outside leg. You didn't even need me to tell you that you needed your outside leg there. Well done. Okay, now here comes the change. So left elbow anchors, right leg's fingers. Easy. That's the girl. Outside elbow, anchored, 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 anchored. Yes, good job. Feel how that lets you push her down the funnel better? Now keep her out in front of you. Keep her out in front of you. Keep her out in front of you. Elbow anchors, push her through. Yes, elbow anchors, that's too much neck bend, so your right elbow, if it's anchored, is too long. Good job. Okay. Get my point now? Okay, I just want to see a little canter, Ricky, just to see what we got. Come on. Almost saw that coming. Okay, so note to you, do not do that right in front of us, okay? If you kick one of us in the face, we might be grumpy about it.
Don't take the photographer out.
Good job. You sit quiet. Turn early so we don't make you so nervous. Good girl. You sit quiet. You sit quiet. You sit quiet. Good girl. Good job. Is that outside elbow anchored? Is that inside leg and maybe a little finger squeezes? Right elbow back and down, inside leg and finger. Turn her nose ever so slightly right. Little finger squeezes right. Good girl. Little fingers. Yes. Good straight. Good job. Okay. Okay. Little outside rein half halts. But keep going. Good girl. Keep her going. Outside rein half halt to straighten her. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And trot transition. Wow. Ricky. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, we might be done with that. Okay. So what did you feel in that canter, dear?
I feel like I'm not as in control. Like I don't feel as sit as I feel like I'm kind of bouncing out of the saddle.
No. And I would say that when you see the video, you're going to be fine with how you look. I'm fine with it. I would say that
I feel like we get a lot more.
you get, well, dude, we're talking about do cast. Do cast.
From like a bicycle maybe to a Maserati.
Yeah, so don't complain about that. That's actually, it's good that she has a better jump. But what did we like about that canter?
Well, I felt that I was in contact with her a lot more.
Yep. Nicely done. What did you feel when you got your outside rein half halt organized?
I feel like we.
Did you feel like she got straighter?
Yeah, she definitely got. I felt her go straight, like, and I can. Yeah, see her like she's not as bent with me.
Falling in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just like when we're trotting, right? We need to think about that the outside elbow anchors to establish the sort of frame and shoulder fore idea, and then the inside leg, maybe fingers, talks a little bit about bend. But remember what we talked about earlier about that frame on the tracks thing? If you take your inside rein, especially your left rein, too short, look where her shoulder actually is relative to the plane of your outside rein. It's already falling out.
Yeah.
Right? So bend has to happen where her outside shoulder is inside the plane of that rein. See, that's plenty of bend, but we're still inside the plane of the rein. Okay. Right? We're not just pulling the neck and the shoulder falling out. So that's a good visual for you to be able to look down and say, okay, my elbow's anchored, her shoulder's clearly inside. And the bend, yeah, see, that's what you have right there is plenty of bend for any circle size you're going to feel in. Make sense?
Yeah.
Plenty.
Okay.
Got me?
Yes.
Okay. Back to trot. Change directions. Check your posting diagonal. Elbows down. Elbows down. Check your posting diagonal. You're going to be mad at yourself. Check your posting diagonal. Change your posting diagonal. Can you hear me? Stop. I'm screaming away at you and you can't hear me. That'll work much better. This one's like, change your goddamn posting diagonal! Okay. This time, check your posted diagonal. Good girl. Push her through that. Are you anchored? Elbows down. Posting. Check your diagonal. Check it again. You keep going to the wrong one. Again. Come on. Wrong again. Do you know which one you're supposed to be going up with?
The
Okay, well, no, everybody's not different. This is one that's always the same.
I usually go up like side shoulder. I kind of just feel it, but
Which leg are you supposed to be going up with? That's the whole problem.
the left. Oh, it's
It's always the outside. You were doing a great job going up on the left leg, but I want you to go up on the outside leg, whichever that leg may be. attached to that left leg today. Okay, so just bump and change it. Okay, so that one's wrong. Change. Go posting. Okay, that's wrong, so change it. Good girl. And then walk. Come on, dude. That's wrong. Change it. That's still wrong. Okay, when I say change it, I want you to just bump twice. Okay, that's right, but now you're making me mad. Change the posting diagonal. All I want is you to change it, which means bump up. That's it.
Okay.
Right? Go trotting. Good. That's wrong. Change it. Good girl. That's right, but just because I'm irritated now, change it again. Good girl. Good job. And one more time. Good work. Okay. Good golly, Miss Molly. All right. Now change directions. And also do your posting. Stay trotting. Change directions. Yep. Come on. You tell her to go. You have a whip. Good girl. Anchor your elbow, just like we just talked about. No handlebarring. Use your legs to make that turn. Good girl. Left elbow down, inside leg and rein. Good girl. Now, you're on the wrong diagonal, but I don't want you to... Sorry. Go back to the wrong one. Overachiever. Good girl. And canter. Excellent job. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Left rein anchors, inside leg and reins. Yes! Yes! Outside the rein anchors. Winner, winner! Holy shit, are you getting that?
Nice job,
Nice
yeah.
job! Okay.
Especially for
Go
Cass
trotting,
on the
go
left.
Trotting, go trotting. For the love of God, stop. Well, you're done. You're so done. That was awesome. Well done. Okay, so you totally rocked keeping your outside body anchored that time and the bend happening inside the railroad tracks. Could you feel the difference? Okay, our goal for whenever I see you next, whether it's this weekend or next time, we're going to get that exact
Sunday.
quality to the left. Yay! Good job, Rockstar.